A small winery looking to make a big impact this Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes, Lori Wallace is live learning all about the wine that is made with the family in mind. Hi, Lori.
Hey, okay, before we get to that, I'm going to need you two to slow down in there because I have a car full of sushi and boba.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to need you to slow it down just a little bit. Okay?
My goodness.
Okay.
Yes, there's a lot coming for you. Okay, but yes, we are in Lodi this morning. I'll be the friend that checks out the winery if I have to.
I mean,
I've
you
been
gotta.
Chris Rivera from Seis Soles Wines. And this is really cool because we are at the lounge at Lodi Crush. It is not officially open yet. It will be November 3rd. And this wine will be featured here, which is so cool. And this is such a great time to be talking about this Hispanic Heritage Month and also just what you've done with the brand. So before we get to that, because all you've seen Chris do is his parade wave so far this morning. He's been in the background all morning just kind of doing this. But you actually have had a really unconventional path to getting to where you are today.
Yeah, I had a whole different career path in mind. I was in physical therapy, but fell into a wine job, just dragging hoses. But it's the first exposure I've ever had to wine. You know, as a Latino, we never had it in the home. So I decided this is something interesting. Jumped to Lodi because more artisanal winemaking was happening here, and took a job with a really generous family that let me learn and put my hands on grapes. And eventually I went through Davis. They have an extension program for folks like me. So I have the basis of enology and viticulture, but it was a happy accident. I never really planned on it.
Oh, that is one happy accident for sure. And we have all your bottles here. Now, these are all blends. Talk a little bit about how you've kind of curated this and why you've done it, because you've done some really intentional things while bringing this forward.
Yeah, the reason I launched Seis Soles is because I thought, well, I would love to see more Latinos enjoying wine culture. You know, it's not the most serious thing, but it's fun, and we work hard, so why not have a way we can have a little bit of enjoyment? So I styled these wines specifically. I have a rosé that I stopped the fermentation a little early to create a little roundness so that it's approachable. We have a white blend that's a little drier, but you might want with a charcuterie meat or picnics. And then we move on to some of the red blends. I have some that might go with, we did chicken mole tacos, we can do caldo de albóndigas, everything. And then I have drier red. So as you progress in your appreciation of wine, we have something for you at every level, all the way up to what I think is a really elegant red wine that you can enjoy by itself.
Yeah, and the bottles are beautiful too. And I asked Chris, and I said, okay, stop me if you can't answer, if it's like asking which is your favorite kid, but which one is your favorite? And it was this one right here.
Sure. I like the understated, really clean labels. That's some bottle I would pick up, but we did do different styles because different styles speak to different folks.
Okay, so you have a couple bottles right here that you were going to pour. What do we have here?
Yeah, so the first one is what we talked about, the Alvareño and Grenache Blanc blend, not traditionally blended together. They actually originate in different countries, but I like to have them just put together because they're a fun fruit medley. So I've always worked with these grapes. I've always wanted to blend them together. So this is one of the first wines that I pour when you try Seis Soles wine.
And talk about the bottle real quick because they all are tied together with the art.
Yeah, the center art there is the center of the Aztec calendar, and then we created some wine motifs. As a Chicano, I've always liked Mesoamerican, Aztec, Mayan imagery. We wanted to include that so people feel comfortable picking it up and know that this is meant for them to try. Right? And this will be one of the wines that is available here at the lounge starting November 3rd. Okay,
well, I'll let you go ahead and pour because while my friends back in studio front load their carbs this morning, I think I'll front load a little wine. And again, you can find all the information for Seis Soles Wines on our website. We're going to link it up for you. Plus the lounge at Lodi Crush right here in downtown Lodi opening November 3rd. So they're going to have a lot of local brands right here in one place where you can enjoy just like Chris is doing right now.
I love
Back
it.
to you guys.
Fabulousness.
I love everything about this segment. Thanks, Lori.
I knew you would.
Thanks, Lori.